Hi everyone, this is Frank DiMora with the last Chronicles of Planet Earth again. Today is November 2nd, and I'm going to be dealing with what may bring on the Psalm 83 war. Now, if you don't know what the Psalm 83 war is, you might want to take a look at this photo here, because the photo that I put up gives a list of the nations that will be involved in the attack against Israel in the last days. And you'll see the Old Testament names. For example, Edom are today's Palestinians and southern Jordanians. Assyria is modern-day Syria. So you'll see all of the nations, Hezbollah, the Hamas, all these people will be attacking Israel in the last days. And we know from Scripture, for example, in Thessalonians, Paul writes to us and tells us that for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So, when Israel is calling for this peace and safety, what's going to happen? We know sudden destruction will come. Well, what is this sudden destruction? We know that Psalm 83 talks about the destruction, the war that's going to be coming, and it won't be the destruction of Israel, it will be the destruction of all of these enemies that come against Israel in the last days. Now, why would they come against the gates of Jerusalem? Well, when we go to Zechariah, which is in the Old Testament, Zechariah chapter 12, verse 3 tells us this, "And in that day I will make," who? Jerusalem, "a burdensome stone for all people. All that burden themselves with it shall be cut into pieces, although all the people," not some, all the people of the earth will be gathered against it. So we know that in the last days, Jerusalem would be the burdensome stone. It's very, very clear in the Scriptures, and that's exactly what is happening right now. So, why would the PLO go after Israel, attack and try to recapture Jerusalem? Because they believe it's their land. They believe that East Jerusalem is their, not only their land, but they wanted it as their capital for the new state. Now, Benjamin Netanyahu, you can see from the headlines, Netanyahu disregards Obama order building of 2,000 new homes in where? East Jerusalem. Now, it says this. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said in a statement that a new construction includes settlements near Jerusalem that he believes will be part of Israel in the peace accord. And the Israeli official said that the accelerated building in part of Jerusalem, the Palestinians claim, as an answer to recent unilateral moves by Palestinians. He was speaking on the condition of anonymity due to the sensitivity of the issue. Palestinians claim East Jerusalem as the capital of the future state and object to the Jewish housing there. Now, the Palestinians demand an end of all construction in Israel's settlements before peace talks can resume. So what's going to happen? Well, from this next article, you will see, which came out November the 2nd, the Prime Minister tells us there that he has the right to build in what he calls the eternal capital. And this was why, one of the reasons why I believe that the Psalm war will take place. Now, if you go down and read the article, which I hope that you do, you see that it says, over thousands of years in exile, the Jewish people prayed to return to Jerusalem. The Prime Minister recounted, quoting Psalms, "If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, may my right hand wither." Netanyahu calls on Israel to always remember the work in strengthening and developing Jerusalem will never end. In other words, he's not going to give up East Jerusalem. And since he's not going to give it up, and the Palestinians want it, guess what? There's going to be war over it. And this is essentially what the prophets tell us. So you can count on the eternal capital, East Jerusalem, continue to be a burdensome stone until that Psalm war takes place. And by all the indications, we're going to see it fairly soon.